This market review is of the 1967 Pontiac GTO, and it is a 1/25th scale model by MPC. So this is the Weekend Warrior version. We actually have three different versions here. We've got the Street, which is the Street version here, the Weekend Warrior, which I guess is that one, and then Drag version. Let's see here, these are the features. Looks like we have the Christmas tree for starting the race, a fire extinguisher. We've got some extra details there, optional for the motor, and then some rear drag racing tires, and then racing seats and the optional hood. Here is the parts list. So let's have a look inside. This is probably going to be a re-release by Round 2 Models. So let's start off here with our body. It looks like our chassis is going to be there as well. So our body, it's nicely molded. We've got some nice details here. But our windshield wipers are molded in. I don't really see any mold lines. It's a pretty nice clean mold. And no flashing there. We've got some molded in details there, you can see. Here is our cabin or cockpit with the side doors molded in, our rear seat molded in there. And we've got our chassis with the floor pan and fuel tank. Looks like we're going to have axles going through there. It's a little disappointing, because I like to be able to have suspension, but sometimes you can't see it anyway. So here's our glass. We've got our rear lights there. This is our windshield, front and back, with the front corner glass there. And here we've got our tires, and we've got the red lined tires. These four, they're pretty soft and flexible. And then these are our drag slicks. This is the old school way of molding a model with no protective sprue around it. Pieces tend to fall off. You can tell here this is a really old mold because we've got lots of flashing everywhere, but that's fortunately easily fixable. Here's our battery and engine firewall. Here's our hood. We do actually have another hood here. This is quite a bit of flashing on the sides, and this is for the supercharged or blown motor. Then we've got our suspension parts there. Here we've got a steering wheel, lots of flashing, probably some headrests there. There's the other part of the headrests, and yeah, there's the headrests. I'm actually not sure what that is. We'll have to look at the instructions. And that's for our Christmas tree. There's the stand and the lights here. You can see there. This is staged. Okay, we've got our seats. These are the front seats molded as one part, and our exhaust and mufflers. Over here is our instrument panel and dashboard. It's fairly easy to fix most of that. Now we do have some racing seats here. Another option, they're very thin, you can almost see through them. We've got our engine block here with transmission sort of attached there. Here we've got our oil pan and belt distributor cap. Got all the basic parts. Here's our carburetor with the air intake, exhaust manifold, and our fan. We've got some wheels, a roll bar, our front grille. It's actually quite nicely molded. You can see there GTO, and our radiator. here, this looks interesting. Here we have lots of different wheel options here. There's the one option in chrome. Here are the other options. So we've really got multiple options here. And then this is our bumper here, front grille and bumper. Got some more engine parts here. Some chrome exhausts. And some other exhaust options there. And then this must be for the Christmas tree with all the lights, I guess. Now let's have a look here. We've got our instructions and decal sheets. Now look at that. That's pretty cool. Got lots of logos there, as well as our lines there. Okay, so here are the instructions. We'll start off here with our engine. So, two different options there. And then wheels. So again, different options depending on what you want to build. We build our cabin. So roll bar there, if needed for the drag racer. Well, I suppose you could add it for the Weekend Warrior if you wanted to. We mount our engine and exhausts on the chassis, put our wheels on, and our suspension parts there. We also do our optional riser blocks there. It says 29. I don't see a 29, but I guess you could drill another hole. Oh, I see, there's the riser blocks there for the rear exhaust, for the rear axle. Now here we're going to put the front of the body on. That's the staging lights for the timer. And then our rear lights. Mount the glass cabin and our engine bay on there, as well as battery. Everything gets mounted to the chassis. Get our front hood and grille, as well as our rear bumper there, and optional exhausts there as well. So molding quality is not great. It's an old kit, so that's kind of to be expected, but plenty of options and parts and some good decals.